Hi, it's Sandy Pro. I don't know if I have to scream now. I got a new camera. Let's see how this goes. But today we're going to make a simple pine cone bird feeder. And if you have a child, it'd be a great project for fall or any time of the year that you have some pine cones kicking around. What you will need is some grape jelly, walnuts, peanut butter, birdseed, pipe cleaners, or fuzzy sticks as they're called in some places, and of course whatever pine cone you can come up with, and I've got a few of these. So let's get started. Hi Gab, want to come up and see? This is not cat food. This is birdie food. So the grape jelly. You want to come up? Come on. Come on. You can come up. Come on. Come on up. Come on up. It's just peanut butter. It's not kitty cat food. Well, I'm being joined by Gabby. You guys haven't seen much of her. You've seen more of Sylvia. Gabby's the one that likes to talk a lot when she smells food. Maybe I'll give you a peek of her a little bit later. Hi, Gabby. You want to talk to the people? Gabby girls, you want to talk to the people? You're such a beautiful kitty. Now come say hi. Hi. Right now I'm taking peanut butter, a little grape jelly, and birdseed, mixing it together. Even though I showed you some walnuts, I'm not going to use them today. I'm going to save those for when I bake. So at this point, we're going to have to fill the pine cone right there. I'm going to move the bowl aside, and I put a bunch of birdseed in the top of a shoebox cover. So that'll give me something to work over. I've also got what I call a spatula. People call it a putty knife practically. And I'm going to try to fill those pine cones with that. Let's see how we do. It may be successful, it may not be. Fill it in. Actually, I want to leave that top one empty. What am I doing? Get in ahead of myself. When you're working with children, they may not like the texture of the birdseed and the peanut butter on their hands. So maybe you could suggest a small pair of garden gloves or a pair of vinyl medical gloves or plastic food gloves for them. I know they make still little cotton white gloves, like when people used to have their first communion. Those are still hanging around. Those might be good too. You can throw them in the wash after, if you've got a tactile individual. Alright, so look at it. I'm filling that right up. With grape jelly and birdseed. Time for a fuzzy stick pipe cleaner. You know what? If I was thinking, I probably should have done this part right at the very beginning. So what I'm going to do is simply find a place within the pine cone that's there's an opening, and slide it right up in there. And wrap it around a couple times. Bring it up. And just twist or tie a knot. So we can put it over a branch if we want to stick it on a tree. Or you just leave it untwisted, and when you go over to the place you want to hang it, you can tie it securely there. So there you go. It doesn't look all that pretty, but I'm sure the birds are going to love to have a little snack. That's one way to do it, with the birdseed and the peanut butter and the grape jelly all mixed together. Here's pine cone number 2. This time I'm going to start with the bird feeder by putting in the pipe cleaner first and twisting this way. Doesn't matter just how you get it attached as long as it's on there. I'm going to leave this end open so I can attach it to possibly my euonymus that's growing up by the side of the house. And I'm going to fill this little one next. She's running all over today, this cat. Got one running and one talking, and they're playful out here. And my husband's been raking in the background, so if you've been hearing all sorts of noises from him raking, he's doing a little cleanup. Taking part of the garden down that's past its season. Look at my bowl's almost empty. So covered that one fairly good. Scrape it all off. Not all of it, excuse me. The excess off. Now, in southern Maine, grape jelly is eaten by Baltimore Orioles, but we haven't seen those in the last few weeks, so they've moved on. Peanut butter is used by the woodpeckers. We have hairy woodpeckers. We have pileated, or pileated, I believe, woodpeckers, downy woodpeckers around here. Okay. Okay, pine cone number 3. Start again with the pipe cleaner, wrap it around the top, give it a twist or two, And this time, instead of putting in my bowl the birdseed, grape jelly, and peanut butter, I'm just using peanut butter for this one. Make it a little easier for the children. Although my spatula still has bird feed, I just want to try to get all this, well, maybe not so successful. I was going to try to do it. This one all peanut butter. I don't know why I'm starting from the bottom up, but I suppose you could start from the other direction. This makes more sense to me to start this way. See, it's getting gooey. Peanut butter in my fingers. That's okay with me. Might be fun for the kids. Alright, so this one's filled with peanut butter. And I'm just going to roll the outside of it versus having all the peanut butter and seeds mixed together on the inside. I'm going to try to pat those seeds in as I'm getting bit by a mosquito. And any excess off. They get quite heavy once they're loaded with all the goodies. Well, I've got 3 done and a couple more to go. I guess at this point I'll show you the end product when they're completed. So the making part of this project is complete. Here's some extra peanut butter and birdseed that I left behind in a bowl purposely because I have a log out front of the house I'm going to go fill that the woodpeckers use frequently. I'm going to take you around as I place them in the yard, and we'll see where we go from there. And the rest is for the birds.